I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I guess we need to do some business to start off first thing. We need to have a volunteer for a new recording secretary. Do we have a volunteer from the members?
Can I nominate you?
I don't think Kurt
Not
will be
him.
nominated.
But I did see you raise your finger. Was that you volunteering?
That means I don't know how to spell.
Oh, okay.
Any volunteers? Steve, would you
I don't know how
consider?
to spell.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I'm new here.
Steve Weaver volunteered to be recording secretary for the upcoming year or years, as the case may be. We need to do a vote to do that, probably not.
It's on the agenda, actually.
Okay. Well, how the heck do we do the rest of this without a recording secretary to begin with?
Wow.
Start talking.
Yeah.
Start talking.
Well, we should do a roll call before we start. Can we do a roll call?
Oh, that's me. I gotta call the roll and get this here.
On your minutes?
We'll officially appoint him when we get to that point.
Look on your minutes. The one from last time.
Second page.
Second one. There's one.
Eric, are you actually on a roll call?
Here, Steve.
Yes.
And, yeah,
That's the list, current list.
You are, so I can call you in the roll.
And Larry.
Ryder.
Yep. Here.
Larry, I'm not calling you anymore.
No.
Yeah,
He's
he's
the-
a council
I'm the
representative.
council
so-
Okay, all right.
and I'm here.
All right, Larry,
So-
Mr. Phillips, Mark, here,
Barb.
Barb's here, Leslie's here, Jason's here. So I'll make note of that as we go along and we'll have a little small talk in between. But who isn't here? Anybody?
Bart.
Bart Dunsmore for
Barbara
the,
usually isn't here.
One
Unless
absent.
there's business. Okay, so I call the roll. Motion to accept
Make a
roll.
motion to excuse the absentee?
Support.
have a motion of support to excuse the absentee. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Any changes or corrections to the agenda?
I have to be sworn in.
Oh, if you have to be sworn in, you have to do that through.
Is it council meeting?
No, not the council meeting,
In the
just,
city office.
the city office, Donna.
Okay.
I've never been.
Yeah,
I would say, I don't think
But
they
I
can
don't-
swear
I
in
don't-
commission members.
But I don't think the
I've
planning
been
commission
sworn in
has.
twice.
We don't get
You're
sworn.
appointed.
Nobody ever swore me in.
You're appointed.
Okay.
Yeah, so
You're
I don't-
appointed,
Oh.
you don't have to be sworn in, you get sworn at, but
Never mind then.
Good enough?
All right.
No, you don't need to. You're official without getting.
Other than that, any other additions or corrections to the agenda?
if I can from the sidelines here.
Not your turn yet.
Well, for years, we haven't had a vice chair. Maybe you should appoint a vice chair to run the meetings.
Is there anything in the code book at all anywhere that says there should be or could be?
Well,
Yeah,
we-
normally there, well, I don't know if it's in the code book necessarily, but we have had a vice chairman before, yeah, so, and I noticed this time you didn't have one.
Yeah, because the first time I ran a commission, or that was Al Harrow was really running it, but I did a few meetings for him. It was-
Yeah, so there's always been a vice chair, but I noticed
It's a
you
good
didn't have.
backup plan, just
Yes.
in case if somebody can run a meeting, if you can't make it.
Don't look at me. I got too much stuff going on.
No, I wasn't looking at you.
No, I'm looking at him. I can see out of the corner of my eye, he was looking at me.
No, it has to be one of the regular,
Yeah.
regular members.
Yeah, absolutely,
And
so-
him and I are not.
I guess it would take a motion from somebody on the planning commission then to add it to the agenda if we want to do that.
Yeah.
So one of the members that can be,
Well, I'll make a motion to add it to the agenda
yeah, marked as.
under new business number 4.
Yeah,
I'll support that.
appointment of the vice chair. You can leave now, bye. Mark,
Jason.
Mark second.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Mark second.
Just gotta vote.
Yeah, we got a motion and a support to add item number 4, appointment of vice president to the agenda. Any, all those in favor, I'm sorry.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Everybody read the minutes from November 11th. Any corrections to the minutes? Now I'll entertain a motion.
I'll move we approve the minutes.
Support.
Second.
I have a motion and support to approve the minutes of November 11, 2015. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Any citizen comments? Okay, now.
I'm done.
No citizen comments? Communications? Anybody have any communications I'm not aware of?
I don't have anything.
Any unfinished business? I should run on the agenda. We had the Foster oil split last time. I think that's all taken care of now. So,
And all these zoning changes are all set?
that's
This one done?
yeah,
Oh,
short of the
I'm
public
sorry.
hearing.
Yeah,
sure.
right,
Here.
okay. Yes.
No other unfinished business. We'll go on to new business. Appointment of a recording secretary. We have a volunteer, Mr. Steve Weaver, volunteer to be a recording secretary.
Do you need a
Do we
motion?
need a motion for that?
I'll make a motion that Steve's the new recording secretary.
I'll support that.
We have a motion of support to appoint Steve Weaver as the recording secretary for the planning commission. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion
I think
carried.
it's interesting that on
Thank you,
this
Steve.
information, on this information sheet,
Sorry, you got it down.
Steve Weaver's the secretary. How did that happen?
I can say, you have any input to that, Kurt? or-
I was,
Back
got
in politics.
volunteers.
I was told ahead of time that he was going to be.
Talk
I
about
don't
being
know.
railroaded,
Yeah,
I
so, I don't know who.
I think it was actually talked about a little bit at the last meeting.
Yeah.
Kangaroo court or something like that.
It's beautiful.
At this time, I guess we'll open the public hearing.
It's 6:40.
Yep. We need to have a vote to do that.
I'll make a motion that we open the public hearing for
Support.
rezoning of the master plan.
We have a motion of support to open the public hearing for the rezoning of the master plan. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. We are open for business. And these are all the changes you sent us that,
Yeah, yes, those are all the changes, and the last, the last section, there was the proposed change in the last section is really how we read.
The yellow, with the yellow? That was just something.
Yeah, with the yellow sheets on it, the yellow sheets, that's all.
And the lines are language that's being stricken,
Right,
but the
right,
highlighted ones are staying in.
right, yeah, and that's,
Right.
that'll, and the one change we did, that we elected to do, of course, was the public hearing on the uses that can be optional. So that's all been changed, and then on the final page on that, the yellowest page was the proposed changes that, and it's 1 through 6, and then the other page there shows all, reflects some of those changes. And then the sheet I made up there is coordinated with those changes, 1, 2, 3, 4, so.
and these are all changes we've already talked about.
We've
at
already
least
talked
once.
about it, we've already basically approved them, and I only did this for, kind of just to recap it, but it's the changes, and this also, I will put in the packet, or with the packet for the council. Yeah, I won't redo it, I'll just do it like that, so, and once this is done, I will go, I'll add them Adam Young, wage trim, it's been approved, and he may write up a little thing for council if you can't go for the one meeting for council.
That looks great, Larry. Are we gonna have like this republished now? Is there only to,
No,
so we have a copy,
that's-
if somebody wants to know what we've done, or this is all reflected in a
What,
update?
what we'll do is upgrade the.
Okay, just do the inserts with
Right,
this.
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
change, see, because what it has in there, neighborhood commercial and vehicle commercial, and those are gonna come out, and all of this, once it goes through council, final approval, then we'll change the code book.
Okay.
Okay?
Will we change it online also then?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, everything will be done, done there and on, yes.
Now, the code books that we have at our house, that we have, mine's at home,
Yeah,
will we get new?
you'll get new inserts.
Yeah.
New inserts.
And instructions.
And then instruction.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll have an instruction, it'll
Right.
say pull page or
Right,
whatever,
right.
and insert.
Right, yeah,
and
okay, that's
you'll-
great, yeah, I mean, otherwise it's.
Yeah, so that, and then it'll be
It'll be
updated
confusing.
to this. Okay.
Any other public comments? If not, then I would entertain a motion to close the public hearing.
I'll make a motion to close the public hearing.
Support.
And a motion of support to close the public hearing on rezoning to the master plan. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Now what you have to do now is to make the motion to approve it in the open session, so.
Okay.
Recommended or?
Yeah, what,
Recommend to the council.
yeah, like this, I already got it written, so. If you want, I'll make the motion if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, the Memphis Planning Commission approves the zoning map and the zoning text changes as presented and recommends that it be forwarded to the Memphis City Council for their approval and adoption.
I support that.
Support.
All right, I have a motion of support to recommend to the council the approval of the planning commission zoning map. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Yay.
Okay.
I got time out for this right here. I gotta do this. Nice job.
Okay.
I agree.
Seriously,
I'll say
it's
it.
not just, that's heartfelt. Thank you for your hard work and that you, evaluation is completed.
Quite a
No doubt.
task.
Been a long road.
Yep.
Well, it is in the, it was approved back in 2015, I think.
Yeah.
And, when we did it before, back 15 years ago, we didn't really take out and change the zoning, particularly to the master plan. So this time, we got it completed. So it only cost us, I shouldn't say only, but it cost us $1,750 instead of about $20,000.
Yeah, that's a miracle there.
Yeah. And,
Well, yeah, that's,
Worked on for that.
Adam, I mean, first of all, I can't believe how reasonable the price was, but I mean, he just, no nonsense, came in, took care of business, asked us questions about how he wanted to do it. and
Just redoing the whole master plan, the guys from McComb County.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was,
what he did, he basically
Shatter
followed
ball
that,
and-
he followed that format that I made, and then I tweaked it, of course, but he followed that guideline.
A lot of work over the last couple of years.
Yep, well, yes, the initial work, yeah, and thanks for Dan
Yeah, to
incorporating.
get it started.
Incorporating Macomb County planners in that, so that's where it started.
All right, we got a couple more appointments to make. Item number 3, appointing a representative from the planning commission to the ZBA. Do we have a volunteer?
I'll just make a note on the ZBA. I've been on council for, 18 years or so, and to my knowledge, there's only been one meeting of the ZBA. So the appointment really,
Got one meeting when I was on it about,
Yes.
I was there too.
about 8 years ago.
yeah, it was about 8 years or so ago.
Yeah, one time.
And so being appointed,
It's not gonna take a lot of your
no,
time.
it's not going to take a lot of your time, so.
Well, I will say this,
Well, you do have to put a name down.
Appoint me, I don't
now that we
care.
have changed the
Yeah.
zoning to this commercial overlay, we may end up with
Yeah,
a few meetings.
But more for questions than actual, yeah.
But I don't think yeah, you're right, but I don't think there'll be too many problems.
No, not many.
Who's
No.
on the ZBA now?
The building inspector, I
We have-
believe.
It's on the list that's
It's
at the
right
bottom of the
Yeah,
file.
there's a representative from council, and
I
there's a
think it's the last
representative from
page.
here, plus there's the regular members. I don't remember how many it is, 4, 5 or 6 maybe? I don't-
There's 6, I think, on it.
Yeah.
It's, you got Eric Horton, Sandra Phillips, Kathleen Lentz, Bill Sawyer, and Howard Powers,
Okay, yeah, about 6 people. And they've been on there quite a while too.
plus the planning commission rep and Bill Sawyer.
Barb, would you entertain that then?
I don't know,
Sure,
we
why
forgot
not?
she's still in it.
I'll make a motion that we appoint Barb Garber as the ZBA representative from
No,
the.
support that.
We have a motion and support to appoint Barb Gerber as a planning commission representative on zoning board of appeals. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Brings us to number 4. A vice chairman.
Yeah,
Any ideas?
go ahead, that's be one of you guys.
Any,
No.
Mark? Mark is on.
You put your finger up earlier, I had you pegged for it already.
Okay.
You better not go to any auctions because you'd be buying everything with that little finger of yours.
Yeah,
I'll make a motion to appoint Mr. Farquhar as your vice chairperson.
I'll support it.
I have a motion and a support to appoint Mark Farquhar as the vice chairman to the planning commission for the city of Memphis. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you, Mark.
You don't get sick much.
Well, thank you, Steve, Barb, and Mark. Yes, taking on. Let's do this.
I don't ever remember you missing a meeting as long as I've been coming to these.
I missed one. I missed one in the last 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, no, this meeting.
But I will be out for the next one.
Just to test them out, make sure.
Well, they should be getting easier from now on anyway. We got all the hard work out of the way.
I think it is, the only thing, as far as I know, that we really gotta address is what our assessors put together. You
Yep.
know, to kind of have a
Yep.
plan and.
The punch list, as you will.
Yeah, a punch list, yeah. And once that's done, unless something specific comes up, you may wanna go back to your once a quarter.
Yeah.
You know, but,
We'll look at
I
that.
wondered about that too.
Yeah.
Crossed my mind today too.
Or as
Yeah.
needed by
Or
citizens.
Yeah, or as needed, because there's no sense just coming and shooting the breeze, even though.
So if we went to quarterly, and then we did need to have a meeting for a specific reason, because I know I saw somewhere in there where if you have to have is that considered a special meeting, and then the person would actually have to pay for the planning
No,
commission?
no, not that.
No, I think we looked last time we did, there's some
No.
language where it leaves it up to us when they have
Yeah.
the meetings as long as they're,
Yeah,
Actually, we were doing that when I was on it last time with Kurt. It got to be where we had nothing to that point. It really wasn't.
Funds were
No.
here for the city
You
and.
need a meeting, we just call one, you know, or if somebody's got an issue.
and
they want-
now,
language
if
allows
the
for
meetings
it.
exceeded what you would norm, 12 meetings, then you
Yeah.
definitely could, but I don't think there's any, once we get through with this, and I know we've had a couple of years or so now, whatever, but been busy, but I unless something pops up.
somebody's been good, coming to the meeting every month.
Well,
Well, after about 2 or 3 of them, it was getting kind of old though.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, I guess that's all the regular business. Any comments, Commissioner? We'll start with you.
Nothing other than I will prepare something for the council, for our next meeting on the, what is it, the
16 and 15?
15th, yeah. And I'll take this and then to it, whatever, so I'll do that. That's all I have.
I'm expecting Jamie to have us a punch list for the January meeting, so hopefully that'll be in our next package. We'll see.
Very good.
I know he's busy.
I don't have anything other than to thank the members of the commission that have been here for a while. Kurt, obviously your help as well for getting this all done, and I wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
Same to you.
Yeah, you too.
Barb, anything?
Merry Christmas to everybody, and I was really happy to get this updates on phone numbers.
Rosters.
Yeah, the roster, that's a good thing to have. Oh,
Okay.
can I say one more thing?
Sure.
I was at I think this is not at all accurate, but I was at the Dollar General store in Richmond the other day for the first time, and I was talking to the gal at the register, and I said, oh yeah, I'm from Memphis, we're gonna get a Dollar General, and she goes, oh no, it's on hold. I said, no, it's not. I said, I'm on the planning commission, we approved it, it's not on hold. Oh no, somebody's complaining about the house. This came from corporate. I said, check again with corporate.
The house is
It's
empty.
all
Yeah,
closed,
there's
money's
empty
been
now.
spent,
Yeah.
and
Right.
Claudia's down in Arizona.
I was
That's
gonna say, the house is
yeah.
empty, we're gonna be burning it in a couple of weeks, so.
Are you?
We burn
We're not
it.
gonna burn it, we're gonna just have some closed house training on it.
Oh.
They've allowed us to have access to it for training for,
Yeah, I
for-
think,
Fill the smoke and see if you can find your way around.
exactly what we're gonna do. We have a smoke making machine, we'll close off the windows and doors, we won't be able to light it up because it's in the city, but we will be able to utilize it for training, they've allowed us to do that.
Go into a house blind.
I think the police actually are gonna do some training in there also.
Yeah,
I don't know
I
what they're
heard
doing.
that. That's possible.
But I tell you, if you ever been in a house like that that's full of smoke and lost all the air, I was in a house that was burning one time, and when I got in there, I could breathe at first, and all of a sudden, it was just like somebody turned the air off. It was gone.
oh, really quickly.
It's what?
Really quick, all of a
Just
sudden.
boom.
Yeah.
Just like somebody, there's nothing.
Wow.
Down your knees.
That's what I did.
Well, I'll say one thing, be careful, because I know that floor is one
Yeah.
step up and down
Yeah,
here and there.
We always
all over the
check
place.
facilities out really close. Anything, Steve?
No comments from you.
That's pretty cool that they're letting you do that.
My comment is I'd like to thank the mayor for the appointment, city council for approving it. Thank Kurt for letting me have his ear when he offered if I need advice, I can call him up and you take from his experience, so thank you.
I'm really glad to have you on here, Casey.
Yeah, we welcome you
Welcome.
on here.
Jason, just so you know too, because you are sitting at the end of the table, you do have one responsibility on the planning commission, and that is after we do the round table and everybody's had their comments, you get to make the nomination to adjourn the meeting.
Oh, well, I make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
We have a motion to support to adjourn the meeting, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.